Hi, this is Level 2, Spring, Week 11 and 12 lesson plans. First, we have our vault stations. Our first station will be a double station, and the students will be doing slider conditioning. So first, they'll put their feet on the slider and walk in a push-up. Then they can turn around, put their hands on the slider, and run back, pushing as fast as they can. Our next station will have two activities. The first, the students will be jumping over the rainbow cones. They can try straddle jumps, or they can try tuck jumps. The second activity, the students will be working on their run, proper hurdle, handstand flat back onto the resi, working on independence. The next station, the students will be working on their hollow hold on the block. So they'll hold straight legs, arms out by their side, keeping their core tight. And then our last station, the students will be laying on the rainbow, doing their heel drives, trying to lift straight legs as high as they can, keeping their feet together. Bar stations. The first station will have two activities, the first being a spotted station with a coach on the low bar working their bar skills. The next will be on the floor with the noodle starting in a pike, rolling to a candle, back to a pike. The second station will be holding a closed pike hang on the low bar, toes to the bar. The next station will be doing grip switches hanging from the high bar. And the last station will be on the floor bar starting in a push-up, jumping to a squat on, and jumping off. Beam stations. The first station will have two activities, the first being the students working on their straddle sit, pressing up off the beam as high as they can. The second activity will be working on various dismounts off the end of the beam, starting with their round off dismount, and if they're ready, they can move on to their front handspring dismount. The second station will be a double station, and the students will be under one of the high beams doing their sloth hang with their hands and feet over the top of the beam, lifting their body off the ground, and if they're ready, they can try to crawl down the beam. Our next station will also be a double station, and the students will be working on their broken leg kick. They'll start in a lunge, arms by their ears, place two hands on the beam, butterfly hands, and kick as high as they can, keeping straight legs, finishing in a lunge. The last station will be a double station, and the students will be working on their step, leap over the bean bags on the low beam. Floor stations. Our first station will be a double station, and the students will be working on their handstand, and if they're ready, they can try their handstand to bridge. Our next station will be on the floor, and the students will be working on their candlesticks, and if they're ready, they can try their backward roll, finishing in a push-up. Our next station, the students will be working on their cartwheels, step in, landing feet together, and if they're ready, they can try their jump, power hurdle to lunge, and then cartwheel. Our last station will be a double station, and the students will be having a gold coin relay race, picking up one coin at a time and running as fast as they can down their line.